Hey, hello, sup everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Beyond Main Street video cast. Hope everybody's doing good out there. It's good to see you guys back downloading the show, and hoping it's good for you guys to see me back here on screen a little bit. Yeah, so I've been in a little podcasting funk. I won't go too much into it. I don't believe it's been Disney burnout. I'm sure it's not Disney burnout because I am freaking dying for my Walt Disney World trip in late October, and I'm really looking forward to it. I was there in June, and that seems like eons ago. So yeah, no Disney burnout here, that's for darn sure. I think it's been podcasting burnout. I don't know if it's even podcasting burnout. I've just been frustrated with trying to take this show somewhere. You know, since I've been doing it alone, I've been really frustrated with it. But like I said, I won't go too far into it. But I'm here, and I have a couple things to talk about. So we'll go ahead and get on with that. You know, I think probably over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been wanting to do a video cast more often. Even when I put out the last In Your Ears experience, the nearly 3-hour long In Your Ears experience, I joked that I didn't know when I'd get the next vidcast out, but I had planned to, I was already kind of planning on trying to get one out at that point. And I've had some people send me some comments about that show, and even prior to that show asking when the next vidcast was coming out. I kind of leaned towards saying I had no clue, that I was in a funk. But I had planned, even at that time, to try and get one out, and I've kind of teased around in those reply emails that I'd be working on a vidcast here pretty soon. So here I am. Now, we all, I'm sure, are aware that the expo, the D23 expo, is going on at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. And the past couple days, that has really... I'm actually recording this on Sunday, which is the final day of the expo. There probably will be some new announcements today. But obviously at this time, when you're recording this, the expo would be over. But I'd say probably over the past 4 or 5 days, I've really, I really kind of felt like I should have been there. I'm not a D23 member. I don't have the magazine. The $80 subscription, really, it's only $80. It's not that big of a deal, but I wasn't sure about the whole thing at the time, and I really had no interest whatsoever. The magazine, I kind of flipped through the first edition, or the first volume, the first magazine, #1 or whatever, and it looked great. It looked like a great magazine. But I just didn't put the $80 down for it. I kind of wanted to, but you know, we were kind of watching a little bit of our money at that time. Like I said, it's only $80, but you know, my wife is starting a new job. She's starting her private practice. We were trying to make sure that we were using our money wisely for a while there. But now that the expo is basically come and gone, it looks like a really pretty cool thing, and I'm hoping to become a member here of the D23, maybe over the next month or two. We'll see about that. But even if I didn't, which I think I will, at least by Christmas, that'd be maybe a Christmas present I could ask for. I'd really like to be able to hit that expo up next year. Looks really cool. I'll sidetrack here just a moment, but I always talk about follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Plurk, you know, DizFriends.com. I as well do a lot of following of people, and I will say that over the past 4 days since the expo has been going on, I'm really glad that I follow a lot of other people, because there has been a lot of great posts, videos, live streams online during the expo that I've really taken advantage of, and I think that that's really helped with bringing back excitement with what's been going on in Anaheim for the expo, and just, you know, just Disney in general, because there's been some announcements that I had, you know, I'm going to maybe just go over a couple announcements that I'm excited about, but I don't think I'm breaking any news here, so I'm not looking at it that way. I just wanted to, you know, talk about a couple things that I'm looking forward to. And it was a great opportunity for me to get back on screen and talk to you guys for a couple minutes and put out a show and I'll have a video coming up a little bit later as well on the episode. So yeah, so I just want to say, publicly, thanks to everybody who I follow on Twitter and Facebook. And there's been a couple shows that have put out live streams during the expo. Lou Mongello, we all know Lou, and WDW Radio show has had a very active, fun live stream going on at their booth, as well as walking around the expo. So that's been really cool. So I'd like to thank those guys. It's been a very enjoyable watch over the past couple of days for me. And the guys over at MiceCast had a really cool stream going on yesterday, which would have been Saturday. They had some great guests and interviews from their live stream at the D23 Expo. It's been really pretty freaking cool to see. And so thanks everybody. I've been reading up on some posts off Twitter, seeing some pictures from some of the celebrities. I guess Johnny Depp was there, as Captain Jack, and Nicolas Cage, and Miley Cyrus, and a bunch of other Disney Channel stars. And like I said, it's just really put like a new... I'm just freaking Disney excited for what's coming in the parks, as well as geez, my next trip, I can't wait to get down there. So yeah, but anyway, just a couple announcements that have been made. I'll cover a couple movie announcements. It looks like there's going to be a new Muppets movie coming out. I guess it's going to be called The Cheapest Movie Ever Made or something like that. Now, I'm not a huge Muppets fan, but so I'm not really, excited in that aspect that the film is coming out. However, if it's going to keep the Muppets in the parks, that's a really cool thing. I've never been a huge Muppets fan, actually, but I do like, the Muppets 3D vision and all that. So if it keeps them in the studios, that's great, and I'm hoping that stays true, that they'll, stay in the parks. And so that's cool, new Muppets movie. National Treasure, it took me a while to see the first National Treasure film, but when I did, I was like, that was pretty cool, I actually enjoyed it. And then the second one came out, and I kind of look forward to that. I actually just saw them both on DVD. I didn't really get to the theaters to see the movies, but I really enjoyed both of them. And then I guess there's an announcement that there'll be a new National Treasure, so I'm looking forward to that. That might actually be one that I will see in the theater, because I enjoyed the first two so much, so that's cool. Pirates of the Caribbean Part 4, I guess is what it is. It's not called Part 4, but On Stranger Tides is the title of the new Pirates of the Caribbean film, which will be out, I believe, next fall sometime, September, October 2010. Maybe summer. Maybe summer 2010. So we can all look forward to that. I know there's a huge following of Pirates of the Caribbean and Johnny Depp fans. So I'm excited to see that new film. That'll be cool. I'm the type of person who doesn't really search the internet for like spoilers. Like photos of Pirates of the Caribbean 4, which will be out next year. There's probably photos online already, or maybe video clips that were, that are out. But I'll just wait until the real trailers come out, and then I'll watch it, and then I'll decide. But I'm sure it's going to be a film that I'm going to go see anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. A couple park items that have been announced. I guess Dumbo is going to get reimagineered, which is great, because if you don't get to the park and get on Dumbo within the first 20 or 30 minutes, you might as well just not do it in the morning. So apparently there's going to be two separate Dumbo attraction. Well, it's one big attraction, but apparently two ride. That's, at this point, with the release of this show, I'm sure you could do a search for the new Fantasyland Walt Disney World announcement, and you'll see photos of what the new Dumbo will look like, as well as the new Fantasyland apparently is going to get reimagineered as well, and it's apparently going to be close to 2 times the size it is now. So they're actually going to be using up some of that room behind Fantasyland, and that's going to be awesome. I think a lot of people are really looking forward to that, as well as me. You can also see some sketch images of what the new Fantasyland will look like. I will say that it does look like a Fantasyland, and that's going to be really cool. I don't really know when that is supposed to be out, but that should be great. And I guess there's going to be some new restaurants. I haven't read up on all of that yet, but I guess some new restaurants are going to be coming to Fantasyland. Something to do with Ariel, possibly, and maybe Tinkerbell. And then the new Dumbo. So just go on, do a search for the new Fantasyland at Walt Disney World and just kind of look around and see what's coming, and that'd be really cool. We might as well use the room down there, right? If it's there, let's use it all up. So that'd be awesome. Apparently at the studios, they're going to put in a new Star Tours. We all heard rumors about Star Tours 2.0, where I guess this Star Tours 2 will be out in 2011. It's going to be a 3D ride, which is going to be very cool. That'll be awesome. I think, I enjoy the Star Tours we have now. Their Captain Rex. And so, yeah, this would be awesome. Star Tours 2.0, any way to make the experience better, especially with the type of ride that it has been lately, will be great. So Star Tours 2.0, that's going to be cool. That's good. I think we all kind of agree that Star Tours kind of needed redone, and with the new video and all that, that'd be good news. Now, probably just a couple months ago, there has been another ticket increase, and that really kind of bums me out, and it does bum me out, but I get my annual passes discounted through DVC, which is good, and I believe it was roughly $20 a year that the price increase is affecting me, about $20 a year. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but you still really hate to see it. But when you see things like this, with the new Fantasyland basically coming out, and new Dumbo, and they're still doing things to attractions that we all love, and they're always improving and reimagining things, it makes taking the price increase, a little bit easier. So I will say that I'll kind of shrug off the price increase at this point right now. I guess as long as they keep doing things like that, I'll just try to keep remembering that they are making the parks for the better. And so I'll just kind of, like I said, just shrug it off and be like, alright, well, there's exciting things coming up in the parks, and I still love going, and I can't wait to get back, and I want to go 5 times a year, but I could probably only go 2 or 3, maybe. I mean, that's okay. So we'll deal with the ticket increase and just look forward to what's coming. So there's been some other news since I did a vidcast. I guess Disney bought DC Comics. Okay, no, they didn't buy DC Comics. They bought Marvel Comics, and I kind of had a little fun on some online social networking sites like Twitter and Facebook, joking around that Disney bought DC Comics and all that. But I was just kind of being dorky. So they bought Marvel Comics. I don't really know. I've never been really a comics fan, actually, so it really doesn't affect me too much. I don't know how I feel if we're going to start seeing Spider-Man in the parks. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to care. Just because Disney bought Marvel, it's not going to make me think, okay, Spider-Man is now Disney, so I'm going to love Disney. It's not. That's not the case. It'll probably be just something like, okay, big deal. I mean, because I'm not, like, for example, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, and I don't really like the fantasy type movies like the Harry Potter or the Narnias. So I've never got into like any of the Narnias, or I've never seen any of the Narnias or Harry Potters. And I think it's gonna be, the Marvel stuff will be like that for me. It's just like whatever. I'm not gonna go to the studios and see Spider-Man and all the Marvel comic guys driving down the Hollywood Boulevard or whatever, so no big deal. I'm just gonna kind of blow that off for now, unless, apparently, if the Spider-Man ride comes, obviously I'm gonna do the attractions, but, character meetings, I don't really care. If there's a Spider-Man character breakfast, that's not gonna interest me. But, I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool for the little boys. I mean, all the little boys need something you know, besides like the pirate stuff to do. But that's cool. I mean, you know, whatever. So yeah, I guess in closing here, I'll just say that I'm very excited for wow, my trip coming up, and excited for all the news that has been recently announced, and I guess that's what keeps us all going back, you know, to see different things and to keep the magic alive. And I think I definitely still have the magic. I'll try and get out another vidcast here in the next couple weeks or next few weeks. Probably it's not going to be every 2 weeks, like, you know, like it's been, or like not, well, you know what I'm saying. So just stay subscribed. You know, I do want to mention also before I go that I've got news that probably a lot of people have stopped getting Beyond Main Street. Probably since Bob and I had been like up and down like last year. So I've got word that some people thought that maybe Beyond Main Street was no longer broadcasting. Now over the past month or two, absolutely, I've pretty much stopped and I haven't put out anything. But I like to believe that the Beyond Main Street feed has always still been active, although not as active as weekly or bi-weekly, but I'm obviously still putting things out, and I've never really said that we are 110% final done. So I'd appreciate if anybody, you know, just kind of mentions if you're out, you know, on a social networking site or in a forum, just say, you know, Beyond Main Street is still broadcasting, and I am still releasing things, and I still plan to release things. But yeah, I mean, I'm still here, so it's all good. I won't, you know, I kind of won't end the show, you know, begging for you guys to go do that, but just kind of maybe mention that Beyond Main Street is still doing shows, and I still have a feed, and it's the main Beyond Main Street feed. So, yeah, so it's been great talking to you guys. I appreciate it. Hope I didn't, well, I've been talking for about 17 minutes now. Hope it wasn't too boring to watch, but yeah, enjoy the rest of the show. I got a couple segments coming up here. Nice short quick things, and we'll see you on the next vidcast. I'm sure that won't be too far down the road, and as always, I'm doing the in-ears experience, so stay tuned to that. And yeah, let's all get excited for the new things happening at Walt Disney World, and I'll see you in the parks in October. Cool. Alright, everybody take care, enjoy the show, and we'll see you soon. Alright, bye-bye. Well, alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Beyond Main Street videocast. I wanted to leave you with some simple information to send me feedback or to leave comments. You could follow me on plurk.com, twitter.com, and dizfriends.com. Simply, my name is BMS Lou. You could also come over and be my friend on Facebook. My name is Lou Moulton. And most importantly, I really appreciate any emails and contact that I get regarding shows or suggestions and comments. So send me an email at beyondmainstreet@gmail.com. I am very appreciative of everybody who follows me on all of these sites, as well as any comments that I get regarding the show. So I'm having a lot of fun doing these for you guys. I'm doing my best, and I hope to continue to entertain you a long time down the road. So everybody have a great week, and we'll see you on the next vidcast. Take care.